I've read some really great reads lately, so I just wanted to talk about two of the ones that I have most recently finished reading. I feel like I've been on a bit of a horror and thriller kick, and I feel like it's still gonna keep going. So I wanted to talk about two of the books that I have recently finished that have kind of put me in this mood. The one that actually kind of started this was The Ending Writes Itself. This is by Evelyn Clark. This is actually co-written by V.E. Schwab and Kat Clark. It is their kind of like debut under their pseudonym, under this different name, and I found this to be really fun. I'm not someone who usually reads a lot of thriller and mystery, so this was very much out of my comfort zone. The only ones like that I really read are YA ones, which I really enjoy, so it was really nice reading this. But this follows 6 different authors that are sent to this private island to finish this esteemed author's final book. He died before he could finish this final installment in his biggest series. And each author, they basically have to try and write the ending themselves and to find where this guy was planning on going with this story, but slowly they start dying, or not really actually that slowly. It happens very quickly because it's all set over a long weekend. And I just found this to be so fun and entertaining. I loved it making fun of the publishing industry and books as well. The reveal as well was very fun and unexpected in my opinion, and made me really laugh quite a bit because it's just not what I thought would happen, and it just really put me in a horror and thriller mood because one of the authors in this is a horror author, and I just loved having stuff from his point of view and everything. It was very gnarly and brutal and just such a fun read. After that, I immediately moved on to Don't Fear the Reaper by Stephen Graham Jones. This is the second book in the Indian Lake trilogy. It is the sequel to My Heart is a Chainsaw, which I did read a couple of years ago and I did really enjoy it, but this is definitely my favorite out of the two so far. I loved all of the different slasher references and the callbacks to different movies as well. And again, very brutal and fucked up and gory, but in like the best possible ways. It was so fun and unexpected, and I really loved the way it ended. There was a couple passages at the end that I just really enjoyed, and as a slasher fan, this was just absolutely perfect in my mind. I think I am gonna go on to finishing this trilogy this month because I'm so obsessed. I just forget how much that I really love horror and slashers, and this has just really put me in that mood again, so I definitely think I'm gonna get to it soon. But are you someone that does like horror or slashers? Do you have any slasher book recommendations that you think I should check out? Because it's one of my favorite movie genres, but books, I haven't really read that many of them besides Stephen Graham Jones. So let me know your recommendations down below.